Hello, welcome. This is Jimmy Ann. This is going to be live election feed. I am updating this and refreshing it every 2 to 3 minutes. The closer we get to the finish line, the more frequently I will be refreshing it. If you guys update live every second that goes on, please, if you haven't already, please drop a subscribe down below and that's channel. Hello, and welcome. This is Jimmy Ann. I am live feed, and I'm refreshing the page every 1 to 2 minutes. The closer that we get into the finish line here, I will be refreshing it more frequently. If you haven't already, please make sure you drop a subscribe down below. We do a lot of random content. You enjoy. Hello, welcome. If you're just now tuning in, we are doing this live. I'm refreshing this page every 1 to 2 minutes. You guys press update. Currently, 5 is winning by 5 points, leading by 96. Trump leading by 77, and it's Putin won by 5. We're looking at 20 million votes have been counted so far. This is going to be live feed update. The news channels that see currently on news are not refreshing like I am. refreshing this. We've got this updated every few minutes. You just go ahead and leave this on and watch. You're not even on the entire time that you are running. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe down below. Please share this video with all your family. No other news station or channel does this, or no YouTube channel does this. Usually have it play this one. I'm doing this unique set of changes to the restaurant. You see this shape blinking, that's refreshing. Hello and welcome to the Last Bite TV at YouTube.com. We are currently updating our the election polls for 2020 presidential election. If you find that this video is going to be less informative and entertaining for you, please go ahead and share this link to this video with all your Facebook friends, Twitter friends, connections, family friends. Share this video so everybody can watch at the same time and who knows, celebrate with you at the same time. I am refreshing this link here every 1 to 2 minutes. As we get closer to the next line, I will update more often. Currently, Joe Biden is winning by 85, leading by 102. Trump is winning by 55 and leading by 71. There has been approximately 22.4 million votes counted so far. There are a couple other battleground states currently to be determined. And the Other seats that are in gray are also to be determined below. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and share down below. Subscribing costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel grow and support the channel. Hello and welcome. This is a live feed. We are refreshing this page every 1 to 2 minutes. Currently, we are seeing that Biden is leading the polls on 85.1, going to the Trump 55.1, 71 lead. We are refreshing this page. You guys updated every 1 to 2 minutes as the election countdown gets closer to the finish line. I will update more frequently. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe down below. You can see the page deleting anytime refreshing the page and keep you guys up to date with all the most current content. No other YouTube channels or news stations successfully. Usually you guys will get delayed vote and then tally count. This right here is the most up to date. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe down below. Share the link in the video with all your friends and family. Facebook, Twitter, let them know what I'm doing here and that I'm updating this every few seconds to minutes. Well, there's something fishy that just happened. I don't know if you guys noticed that. For a while there, Biden was winning 85 and was leading by 102. His leading point for Biden has dropped from 102 to 64. And the Trump is winning by 55 and currently leading by 122. The surprising thing to watch there was Biden. He was leading at 102 and then dropped down to 64. Seems like there was something fraudulent stuff going in on that end. change again for Trump, dropping him from 122 down to leading by only 100, and currently winning by 55, and Biden currently leading by 86 and winning by 85. At this point, it's pretty much safe to say that we are currently halfway through the counted electoral vote. National popular vote has Trump winning by 50% versus Joe Biden at 48%. Hello, welcome to the Last Second TV. We are updating this currently. If you see the screen flash, that means I am updating it and refreshing the page. The currently Biden winning by 85 and Trump winning by 55.
So it is literally only fractions of a number that separate you guys. So with that said, it's time for us to now get to the top 5 finalists. Again, this is in no particular order. Here we go. Our first finalist from Quezon City, Michelle Bumabao. Congratulations. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations, Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson. All right, down to our last 3. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations to Bohol. Pauline Amalink from Bohol, congratulations. We are now down to our final 2 for our final 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome here to the final 5 from Iloilo City, Rabia Mateo. Congratulations. Now it is time for us to find our final contender in our top 5. All right, here we go. Our final contender is from Parañaque, Korea, Isabella Ismael. Congratulations once again to our top 5, and also just a word to all of the candidates. You all did phenomenal. You are all amazing and beautiful and wonderful women. And to make it this far, through all of the pandemic, through all the ups and downs, through all the trials, the struggles, and the tribulations, you guys are all winners. This has been a great experience. Very, very powerful Filipino women. Congratulations. Our top 5 finalists are bracing themselves for the toughest round of the competition, because next up is the question and answer segment with a twist. That's coming right up. Thank you.
Tomorrow, a mysterious sex singer crashes the party. Mr. Davey!
Back very much, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cavite, Kimberly.
Tomorrow, a mysterious sex singer crashes the party. Mr. Davey!
And now we have the province, April Smith, who goes straight to the question. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
How can I give impact lasting in this world right now? It's simply don't stop about my purpose. Because I myself is a positive person and I will continue my purpose and uplift to others and to be beyond phenomenal to the other people. And I will continue to inspire many young little April Smith to continue their dreams and to achieve their goals in life because they can be beyond phenomenal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cebu Province, April 5th. All right. Next we have Miss Misamis Orientos, Caroline Joy Veronilia. Here is the statement. We need your opinion on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
I have always believed in the power of storytelling. I believe that we can be greater during this time when we share stories that inspires, that empowers, and encourages. Because when we share stories, we know better. And when we know better, we do better. And by that, we become greater. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Misamis Orientos, Caroline Joy Veronilia. All right, here we go. Mandaue City, Lou Dominic Dixon. Here is the statement. We need your opinion on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is greater, conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
If there's something that I learned during the pandemic, is time is constant, and there's nothing that you can do once you've already done the things that you can do today. One thing that I learned through all my life that my parents have also portrayed of me is that you can never, unless you go beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. This is something that we should take into account if we were to be conditioned for greater. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Mandaue City, Lou Dixon. All right, next up, Miss Taguig, Sandra Lebanon. All right, here is the comment. Please give us your opinion on this. Throughout this journey.
All right, guys, if you've been injured in a car accident, you have to check this out. So, I just got this check from my
Alexandra Don, Manila. Maria Lianina Macalino, Marinduque. Caroline Joy Veronilia, Islamis Ornamental. Merry Christmas. Adito, Ariana, Ayala, Oriental Mindoro. Jennifer Linda, Palawan. Teresa Pineda Santos, Pampanga. Maria Niña Puyok Soriano, Pangasinan. Isabella Roses, Danny Costa Maria, Pasay City. Rihanna Agatha Paridian, Pasig City. Michelle Teresa Imperial Guapo, Quezon City. St. Dominic of Sierra de Mesa, Quezon Province. Aaron Evangelista, Love. Maria Benhart, Rosal. Teresa Kisa, Ligao Calote. Sandra Raimundo Lebanon, Taguig City. Berlin, Mona Iona, Zamboanga del Sur.
This is gonna suck. The Ori Charcoal Cleanser, about 2 times more dirt.
Next up, we have Miss Bohol, Pauline Amalek. last one from this batch, Miss Atlan, Cristel Apelio. All right, moving on to our second batch. Our contenders from this batch have five from this batch. All right. And here we go with our first contender from this batch from Iloilo City, Sophia Mateo. Congratulations. Next up we have from Cebu City, Tracy Maureen Perez. And next from Davao City, Eliza Malinao. All right, our fourth contender for this group from Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson. Congratulations. Also in the top 16.
It's more spoken than demo, that's why.
April 6th. All right, moving on to our third batch of candidates. And remember, this is in no particular order. This is as random as it comes. All right, so for this batch, we actually have two contenders from batch 3. Joining the top 16, we have Miss Masani Oriental, Caroline Joyce Garanilia, also making it into the top 16 from Mandaue, Lou Dominique Piston. All right, we have our final batch of delegates from this group. We will get 5 to finish off our top 16. Let's welcome to the top 16 from Taguig, Sandra Lebanon. Congratulations, we're now down to our last group. Also joining her in the top 16 from Kansas City, Michelle Babao. Here we go to our final 3 to round off our top 16. From Romblon, Marie Faye Naharan. All right, here we go to our final 2 of our top 16. Here we go. From Pasig, Rihanna Agasa, Bakindian. All right, we are now down to our final contender to make it into the top 16. Let me just say that to all of our contenders, to all of the beautiful women that joined so far, you have all been phenomenal and amazing. So let's find out who already will make it into the top 16 and have a chance at winning that crown. Are you ready? To the 57 people here. All right, here we go, rounding it to the top 16. From Parañaque, Maria Isabella Ismael. Congratulations. So from over 1,000 who auditioned, will be crowned Miss Universe Philippines, but you have to go through some more challenges. It will not be that easy. All right, we have 4 things for you guys to do to make it to the finish line. And that first test will happen in a second. We will test your public speaking ability, expressing your thoughts, and winning our hearts. All within 30 seconds. And you're out. Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines. During one of the pre-pageant sessions, our candidates, along with Miss Universe 2019, Zotubini Bunsi, she actually imparted on them that this is an opportunity of a lifetime. As you journey through this, find what it is that makes you who you are. Well, in a few minutes, we're actually going to have a better idea of who our top 16 finalists truly are when they get a chance to speak from their hearts and minds. We would like to emphasize that they are also allowed to communicate in any language or dialect that they feel comfortable with, it, whether it's English, Filipino, or their own. We have interpreters on standby for that. So this is a crucial round of the competition. I will read the topic. You have 30 seconds to speak. When you hear this chime, you must immediately stop, and I will call on the next one. Why don't we go ahead and let's begin with our first finalist from Biliran. Hello, Kelly, how are you?
I feel great today.
Do you feel great? Over 300,000 people voted for you. How does that make you feel?
I really feel overwhelmed, and I really didn't expect it to be that much, and I'm so happy, and I want to thank everyone who voted for me. Thank you so much.
So here we go with your first topic. With our second contender, hello there, Miss Alai. Let's hear that you love baby songs and dancing. What do you love the most? What is it? I'm just a company. Okay, for sure we do. This is a topic. It's not a question. You get 30 seconds to answer this or give me your comments on this. And time as you journey through this, find what it is that makes you who you are. Well, in a few minutes, we're actually going to have a better idea of who our top 16 finalists truly are when they get a chance to speak from their
To know what I want to do in my life, to find my core values, and then from there, instill it to other people, spokesperson to others. And as I stand in here, I know that I can really inspire someone, even just one person, and I know that that person can be greater, just like me, because I am standing here representing my province with pride, and I know someone will be inspired by the things that I do, and they will also do the same in the near future, and they will be greater also. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelly. All right, here we go now with our second contender. Hello there, Miss Alai. I hear that you love baby dolls and dancing. Correct? Why you do? I'm just okay, that works for me too. Yeah. A topic, not a question. You get 30 seconds to answer this. Or give me your comments on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? So much. Alive. Our next contender is how are you doing, Holly?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about you?
No one ever asked me questions.
I'm sorry if I not have done that.
It's okay. So I'll go ahead and read what you're supposed to comment Answer this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you?
I can be a positive and lasting impact by being a role model, by embodying what it means to me to be greater. It is a constant struggle. It is a constant commitment to always work on being stronger, embracing my vulnerabilities, and knowing that I am the perfect version of my imperfect self, and empowering and connecting with other girls, everyone who feels the same way, because we are greater in our own ways.
Thank you so much. It's all positive. All right, now we have Miss Crystal Abelio. It says here that you have competed internationally in sports. What sports is that?
Basketball and volleyball.
What position?
I played as an infielder for volleyball, and then for basketball I played third point.
I played bench. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is sufficient for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Your time starts now.
Throughout my journey, just like my sisters and I, we have all grown into the phenomenal woman that we are today. And I believe that with this journey and through this pageant, that we have all grown to really to believe in ourselves and to have the confidence to really extend ourselves, not just for our community, but for the rest of the universe. And I believe that in order to make an impact to the rest of the universe, it is our responsibility to use our platform and to use our influence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Aklan Cristel Abelio. All right, now we have Miss Iloilo City, Miss Rabia. How are you?
I'm doing great. I feel like I'm one step closer from having my first national.
So you are in the top 16. So let's see how it goes with this comment here. You have 30 seconds to answer this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Your time starts now.
First of all, I need to speak to my core, which is being passionate about educating people. I am a lecturer, and I've been pursuing this because this education has helped me to have a comfortable life that I and my family deserve. And I want to force people. I want them to achieve a great life through me. And I know with Miss Universe, anything is possible because I am a phenomenal woman with a heart of
Thank you very much. Rabia Mateo. All right, next up we have Miss Cebu City, Tracy Maureen Perez. How are you, Tracy?
I'm really excited.
All right.
For this opportunity.
It says here that you like flip-top culture, like the hip-hop rap battle thing.
Yes, absolutely.
You ready to battle?
Let's do it.
Let's don't do it. Let's not.
Let's not do it. Okay, I got
Not a good idea for me. Okay. So here is your comment, please. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? You have 30 seconds.
In order for me to be able to create a positive and lasting impact to the world, I would always use my experiences because that is the best possible way in order for me to be able to relate to people, to connect to people, relating with them through my experiences. I've lived a challenging life all throughout my life, and I know that a lot of people all over the world will be able to personally relate to my story. That given this platform, I will be able to share that story to the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Cebu City, Tracy Maureen Perez. All right, our next contender is Miss Davao City, Eliza Flor Malinaw, and she actually represented the Philippines in Asia's Next Top Model before, yes? So how does it feel being on the stage again here?
Excited. Just like happy to be here.
Okay. All right, so your question that we need a comment on is this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you?
Nag-appeal ko diri sa pageant na gusto na ko ipakita ang tinuod na ako.
expected din sa pageant na you have to be prim and proper and you have to speak in English. And karon nga magstorya ko Bisaya, gusto na ako na maghatag og way sa mga nasa probinsya na kailangan nila mag-speak up para matuhog sila maski kung sa linguwahe ang ilang gamiton. Lalo na karon na kailangan nato tabangan ng mga babae sa maski asang lugar kay maybe na sila sa ilang balay karon o kailangan nila og tabang, kailangan nato sila matuhog. Ang linguwahe hatag nato sila.
Next up, Miss Cavite, Kimberly Billy Hackinson. Hello.
Hi, good evening, Casey.
Hi, you know what? Of everyone who has come here on stage, there's only one person who has shorter hair than you. It's me. Yeah. Are you
I'll
cold?
get there.
Oh, are you cold, maybe?
Easy.
Yes. All right. So warm everyone up with this answer. Oh, nice. That joke. Okay. Here we go. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
I was a survivor of gender rape, and without knowing it, maybe, so are you. And I am not here to just be a voice. I am here to amplify voices, because we will not be silenced by fear anymore. We are here to be empowered by truth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cavite, Kimberly Hawkinson. And now we have Cebu Province, April Smith. We'll go straight to the question. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
How can I give impact lasting in this world right now? I simply don't stop about my purpose, because I myself is a positive person, and I will continue my purpose and uplift each other and up to be beyond phenomenal to the other people. And I will continue to inspire many young little April Smith to continue their dreams and to achieve their goals in life, because they can be beyond phenomenal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cebu Province, April Smith. All right, next we have Miss Misamis Oriental, Caroline Joy Veronilla. Here is the statement we need your opinion on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
I have always believed in the power of storytelling. I believe that we can be greater during this time when we share stories that inspires, that empowers, and encourages. Because when we share stories, we know better. And when we know better, we do better. And by that, we become greater. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Misamis Oriental, Caroline Joy Veronilla. All right, here we go. Mandaue City, Lou Dominic Pixon. Here is the statement. We need your opinion on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is greater, conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
If there's something that I learned during the pandemic, is time is constant, and there's nothing that you can do once you've already done the things that you can do today. One thing that I learned through all my life that my parents have also portrayed of me is that you can never, unless you go beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. This is something that we should take into account if we were to be conditioned for greater. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Mandaue City, Lou Pixon. All right, next up, Miss Taguig, Sandra Lamanon. All right, here is the comment. Please give us your opinion on this. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
My greatest contribution that I can give is thinking about mental health. I've been through a lot in my life and a lot of struggles. I deal with depression, anxiety, and abuse. And what I want to say to anyone who's ever dealt with this is that don't be ashamed about it. Don't hide. Please share, because we need to hear these stories. We need to communicate together, have open communication in our household, and that's how I'm going to contribute as a phenomenal woman. I want to be authentic and truly myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Taguig, Sandra Lamanon. All right, here we go with Miss Quezon City, Michelle Gumapao. We need your comments on this. Throughout this journey, You have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
The volleyball court was the first ever stage I walked on. And I know that God is using me to share my passion for the sport to the younger generation. This is how I know that I am phenomenal and conditioned for greater. Because I want to instill in the youth qualities like faith, passion, hard work, and discipline. Because I stand here today as proof that these can help you achieve your dreams. And I'm here to tell you to fight and never give up and be relentless in the pursuit of your dreams. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Quezon City, Michelle Gumabao. All right, now we move to Miss Romblon, Marie Faye Saran. All right, here is your statement. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
I was born and raised in a small town of Calatrava, Romblon, where life is simple and happy. But this global pandemic changed everything. It created chaos and lost millions of lives. But we Filipinos are resilient. And that's what I'm very proud of. And that is why I want to encourage everyone to keep continuing the Bayanihan spirit. Because that's what makes us Filipino. And I'm proud to say I am Filipino.
Thank you so much, Ms. Romblon. All right, moving on to Ms. Pasig City, Brianna Pangindian. Here is the statement. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
Being a Filipina and being a candidate of the first ever Miss Universe Philippines, I have went through a lot of challenges that shaped me to be who I am today. And I stand here representing everyone who has been overlooked and underestimated. I believe that everyone can be conditioned for greater if they believe in themselves and keep the faith. And as I hopefully win this year.
Thank you so much. Round of applause for Ms. Pasig City. All right, we are now down to our last contender of our top 16, Ms. Paranaque. Throughout this journey, you have discovered that you are a phenomenal woman who is conditioned for greater. How can you create a positive and lasting impact to the world around you? Time starts now.
One of the things that I've learned that is valuable is actually staying true to yourself and being as authentic as you can be no matter where you are. And that's something I learned as I went on in this journey. And I'm very thankful that I've been able to really realize that. I'm thankful that I am who I am today. I am thankful that I am able to show you all exactly who I am, and I can't wait to continue doing that and hopefully inspire more people to be themselves as well. Be proud of who you are, and that's the most that you can do for everybody, for yourself.
Thank you so much. Round of applause, Ms. Paranaque Maria Isabella Ismael. There you have it, our top 16 finalists expressing their most heartfelt thoughts about that given topic. Each one of them displaying amazing grace under pressure. Don't you agree? I would say that everyone here agrees. I can see everyone's faces because there's like 10 of us. To our frontliners here, and of course to the ladies out there watching us, remember, no dream is too big. Filipina always strives for greatness because you are conditioned for greater. We are so proud and thankful that our official hair sponsor, Cream Silk, not only gives us ultimately